going to talk about pot. Not what you put things in, but what you do here. Okay. So marijuana advocates have a long list of the benefits of smoking pot. But a group of mothers are making headlines because they claim that using marijuana every day doesn't just help ease their pain from their medical problems, but that it makes them better parents. So please welcome Cheryl Shuman, Lindsay Reinhardt, right, and Simi Dillon.
Thank you.
Welcome. You know, I look at you very attractive, smiling, nice women, and I think, you don't look like people expect potheads to look, you know? So you got to tell us why you take it.
Well, in my particular case, I originally was prescribed medical cannabis in 1996 when Prop 215 passed. My psychiatrist had recommended it over top of Prozac, Xanax, sleeping pills, and whatnot. So that was the first time.
For what reason?
At that time, I was having major anxiety disorders and major depression, and they had me on 80 milligrams of Prozac a day, and I lost the life I had with my children.
So your pot gives you a good disposition, removes your depression, so on.
It's an amazing, it's an amazing mood stabilizer, and also in 2006, I was diagnosed with ovarian cancer. So I used cannabis through chemo and radiation, and then I later learned, and I wanted to make a clarification. I do not smoke marijuana or cannabis. I vaporize. And this is what I use. I also
and how do you do that?
It's easy. You just literally...
I see. So you don't smoke it, you just inhale?
No, I do not. And I also use it in my food. I eat the cannabis raw in my salads, and I also juice the cannabis, and I use a cannabis oil called Rick Simpson oil. That's been proven to document cases of thousands of cancer patients where it's shown.
There's always the reliable brownie also.
So you also use it for medical reasons?
I have multiple sclerosis. I have 5 lesions in my brain, 2 in my neck and 3 in my back. Without it, I can't function. My skin is burning right now because I haven't had cannabis since they took my kids away.
When you say that if you don't take it, because you're saying now you're so uneasy, if you take it, you're a better parent.
Because I can function in my kids' lives.
I see.
When I'm disabled from my disease, I can't get out of bed. I can't have a hug from my children because it hurts me.
And does it make you a better parent as well?
I think so. I was on prescription medications before that, and I wasn't getting out of bed, and I wasn't able to socialize with my child properly. And since...
So your children all know, you all have children,
yes.
And they all know that you're...
Yeah, it's my medicine.
I don't say smoking pot. What do I say? Inhaling?
We're modern cannabis consumers. We are cannabis patients.
Okay.
Cheryl, let me ask you something. Yes. Because marijuana is now legal in 18 states for medicinal reasons, plus D.C., and it's legal in 2 of those states for recreational use. I guess Colorado and what? California?
Colorado and Washington.
And Washington. Yes. So now you say that legalizing marijuana across all the states can actually help the economy.
Absolutely.
Tell us how. Is it taxes?
Cannabis is an estimated industry that will be worth $47 billion by 2016. And most of that income is actually generated by ancillary products like vaporizers, like stash jars, and the prescription pill bottles even, or the showcases in the dispensaries. But what I'm a big fan of is using this as a tax and regulated model. Take that revenue, put it into the veterans programs or people who have AIDS. I work a lot with the LGBT community and the AIDS community and the terminally ill. And one of the things that we always do is all of the cannabis that we have left from our garden that's shown here, we actually donate to the less fortunate who can't afford to grow or buy their own cannabis. So this is a plant that can heal not only a multitude of illnesses, it can heal our economy through taxation, regulation, and it can fund the programs that our veterans so desperately need to treat their PTSD.
You need to run for office, Cheryl.
Oh, thank
Simi, let me get this right. You work for the Department of Justice, and your husband is a corporal in the police force.
Yes.
Talk me through that.
I used to work for the Department of Justice until I was in the car accident that put me in this state. My husband and my son were so used to seeing me on prescription narcotics that I had completely changed as a human being. So when I came home one day, because I was also on synthetic marijuana, which was prescribed to me for pain, so when I came home one day and told my husband for the first time I'd ever tried it, and he saw his wife come back, and he absolutely approves.
So
that's the first time I'm saying that.